Yeah. Okay, good morning, students. Today's session we are going to discuss about the parse tree. So, what do you mean by parse tree? How we are going to derive the parse tree in context-free grammar, and so with some examples. So, how we are going to solve some examples for the parse tree. So, these are all the some information we want to discuss today in this video. So, what do you mean by parse tree? Parse tree is an alternative representation to the derivation as well as the recursive inferences. So, you just note it down. So, whatever in the previous videos we just discussed, we have discussed how to derive the input string W with the help of this derivation as well as the inference. So here the parse tree is also called as the derivation tree. The parse tree are an alternative representation of the derivation and the recursive inference. And this is a definition of parse tree. So how we are going to construct the parse tree? Let G is equal to VTPS. So already we know V is a variable, T is a terminal, P is a production, S is a start symbol, and a tree is said to be a parse tree. So what are all the three important conditions we are going to discuss? So each interior node is labeled by the variable V. So each leaf is labeled by the symbol. So V union T union empty. Any empty labeled leaf is only its parent. If then interior node is labeled by A, so and its children is arranged from left to right. So x1, x2, x3 up to xn. For example, so this is the one given grammar. So E derives I, E tends to E plus E, E derives E star E, E derives within bracket of E. Suppose I want to derive the input string of I plus E. So this is my input string. So how we are going to derive or create the parse tree for the given input string. So E is there. E can be replaced with E plus E. Again, E can be replaced with I. So normally, whatever we did with the help of this leftmost derivation, that should be converted into an tree structure here. So this is a one simple example. Mm. So next one example. So construct the parse tree for the following grammar is shown in this figure. That is, this is a production P derives empty, P derives 0, P derives 1, P tends to 0 P0 and P tends to 1 P1. Suppose our objective is to derive the input string as 0 1 1 0. Suppose what we are going to do this 0 1 1 0 means first I am just taking the P as a production start symbol here. This P can be converted into 0P0. So 0P0. Again, this P can be replaced with 1P1. Okay, so this is the second production, 1P1. After this, we just check it whether we have reached or derived the input string W means you just stop and P tends to be empty here. So you can note it out. So we just get it as 0, 1, 1, 0. So this is the answer for this the given problem. Another one more thing is the yield of the parse tree. So yield of the parse tree means what is this? Na? The yield of the parse tree is a string of leaves from left to right. So here we just take the two important things. The yield is the terminal string and the root is labeled by the start symbol. So you just note it down. Another one more thing is construct the parse tree for the following grammar is shown in this figure. So this is a grammar G is equal to VTPS, V is equal to E comma I, T is the terminal, P is the production, E is the start symbol. So these are all the productions. From this production, I want to create the parse tree for the given input string is A plus A star of within bracket of A star B00. So already the same problem has to be solved for the derivation as well as the inferences. Now we are going to discuss now we are going to discuss the there is a parse tree or the derivation tree. So first we just take the input string as E. So E can be derived as E star E. Again, the E can be replaced with I and I can be replaced with A. So after this, E star A is coming. So again, E can be replaced with within bracket of E. Again, this E can be replaced with E plus E. Again, this E can be replaced with I. I tends to A. Here E tends to I. Again, I can be replaced with I0. Again, I can be replaced with I0. Again, I can be replaced with B. So A star of within bracket of A plus B00 and close bracket. So what is the yield of the parse tree or the given derivation tree is A star within bracket of A plus B00. So this is a graphical representation of the derivation as well as the parse tree or the derivation. So it is very easy to understand to get the input string W. That's all. Thank you.